Hi guys, I am back in Taiwan and I am back doing YouTube. I took a much needed rest, but I am back and I am feeling very inspired and I am ready to take on this journey. So if you like this video, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. I want to share with you 6 things I missed about life in Taiwan while I was back home in the UK. And I want you to comment below and tell me what you miss about Taiwan when you leave the country. So here's number 1. I missed the convenience of convenience stores. In England, we don't have anything like the convenience stores that we have here in Taiwan, where we can do our shopping, get a decent meal, pay our bills, pick up our packages, buy our tickets, and even sit down and have a coffee. I hadn't realized how much I relied on convenience stores here in Taiwan, but it turns out I do. A lot. Hot snacks. Okay, we have pastries and sausage rolls in the UK, but other than that, we tend to eat cold snacks. A sandwich, a meal deal, a packet of crisps, a wrap or a baguette. All of our snacks tend to be cold, whereas in Taiwan, you can stop off at many different kinds of vendors and get a hot snack quite easily, whether it is fried food, barbecued food, real cakes, scallion pancakes. And going back to convenience stores, you can get your sandwiches microwaved. You can get hot rice triangles and microwave meals that you can eat on the go. These things don't exist back in the UK. If you are going to eat on the go, you're probably going to be eating something cold. And so I really missed having something warm and filling as we were traveling around. I missed iced tea. I love a good English breakfast tea that comes with milk and sugar, but Taiwanese iced teas are the best. With fresh fruit, loads of ice, you can choose the amount of sugar that you have. You can buy them in cartons from the convenience store. You can buy them in bottles from the supermarket. You can buy them from tea shops on the go. That when you're feeling a little warm or you just need a little pick-me-up, you can stop just about anywhere in Taiwan and get yourself a delicious iced tea. And I really miss that. Iced tea is not a thing in the UK unless you are going to an Asian store where they might sell bubble milk tea, but where I live that's very rare because it is just not a popular option because they haven't tried a scrummy Taiwanese fruit iced green tea. They don't know how good they are. And so if I mention it back in England, people will look at me like I am nuts. But I'm telling you, if you go abroad, this is something that you will really miss. So if you're going away, take some tea bags with you, prepare to make ice because you might have to be making it yourself. One thing I really missed about Taiwan was the vegetable options. There are so many green leafy vegetables in Taiwan. I can't name them all, but I can eat them all. Nearly every meal in Taiwan comes with a choice of vegetables, way more choice than we get in the UK. Being able to get a lunchbox and having 2 or 3 or even 4 different kinds of vegetables with your meal. Oh my goodness, it feels like such a luxury now. I've come back. I think in England, you have to be very intentional about eating healthy and eating your vegetables. The only green leafy veg is spinach. Going to a lunchbox restaurant here and seeing how many different kinds of veg are available and all the different ways that they are prepared made me realize that I have the opportunity to be very healthy in Taiwan. We don't even have white carrot. Some people call it a turnip. So it might be in the turnip family. It doesn't look anything like a carrot. I would imagine a turnip to look. I have never cooked cucumber or peanuts. Peanuts in the UK. Never seen them cooked, never seen them on the menu. So here there are quite a few dishes. Everybody says how amazing the Taiwanese MRT system is, but this is the longest time I have spent in London, and honestly, when you compare it, you'll realise how good the Taiwanese MRT system is. Seeing as most of the stations in Taiwan are new, they have been thought out really well, and so they are well signposted. They are bilingual. They are safe, with the extra doors that close to make sure nobody is going to fall on the rails. They are easily accessible. They have stairwells, but they also have escalators and elevators that are easy to find compared to London. London Underground is nowhere near as clean, nowhere near as accessible, and nowhere near as easy to navigate. Not being able to eat or drink on the MRT might be a pain in the butt sometimes, but it obviously makes a huge difference in the cleanliness and how well maintained it is. Nearly every station has bathrooms, has people in the office. So not only is taking the MRT in Taiwan more affordable and more convenient than taking the Underground in England, it's also a much more pleasant experience. Opening hours. When I first came to Taiwan, I was shocked by how cafes don't open until maybe 10 or 11 a.m. because we need coffee before then. But I have really come to love Taiwanese opening hours, and especially the amount of places that are 24/7. Convenience stores, restaurants, supermarkets, even fruit shops. You can get anything at any time of the day if you look. In England, where we were staying, there was only one shop in the village and it closed at 3:30. The only way to get a pint of milk after 3:30 was to take the bus into town. But even going clothes shopping or souvenir shopping, everywhere tended to close around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, way before I was finished running all my errands. In Taiwan, you can get home from work at 7 p.m. and go to see a doctor, a pediatrician, a dentist is amazing. Because if you're sick, even getting over-the-counter medicine in England after 5 o'clock is next to impossible. So these are the things that really stood out to me, the things that I missed the most. Please share below in the comments anything that you miss when you go abroad, and please like and share and subscribe to the channel because it does make a huge difference. See you next week.